Hello friends, welcome to Buddha Blessed Life. Once upon a time, in the heart of a dense mountainous forest, an old monk and a young disciple coexisted in serene isolation. The elderly monk, revered as the master, held profound knowledge and spiritual insight, while his apprentice, a youthful soul named Dave Monk, was devoted to the practice of meditation. Dave, in particular, displayed exceptional dedication to his meditative pursuits, often immersing himself for extended periods. His sessions were known to stretch into half a day or even a full day, showcasing his commitment to inner contemplation. What set Dave apart was not just his proficiency in meditation, but a unique gift that accompanied his spiritual practices. He had the ability to foresee glimpses of the future during his meditative states. This extraordinary talent added an ethereal dimension to his role as the master's disciple. One fateful day, as the old monk engaged in profound meditation, a revelation dawned upon him. He discovered, with a heavy heart, that his young disciple, Dave Monk, was destined to meet his end within a mere 8 days. Filled with compassion and a sense of responsibility, the master decided to share this premonition with Dave. Gathering the young monk, the master solemnly conveyed the grave news. "Dear one," the master spoke with empathy, "I have seen in my meditation that you have only 8 days left in this realm. I grant you an 8-day respite to visit your family and bid them farewell. Make the most of this time, for your journey hereafter awaits." To Dave's surprise and gratitude, the master's decision not only granted him a reprieve from his monastic routines, but also provided an opportunity to reunite with his family, a prospect that filled his heart with joy. Expressing his heartfelt thanks, Dave acknowledged the master's wisdom and benevolence, unaware of the underlying sadness in the elder monk's eyes and the reluctance to witness his departure. As Dave descended the hills on his journey home, his thoughts were occupied with the impending reunion with his family. Unbeknownst to him, the master, observing his departure, harbored a profound sorrow, foreseeing the separation that awaited them. The young monk, immersed in the anticipation of familial warmth, journeyed onward, oblivious to the currents of emotion that stirred within his venerable master. During his descent, Dave paused by a babbling stream to quench his thirst. It was there that he noticed an anthill, alive with the ceaseless activity of countless ants. Intrigued by the intricate workings of nature, he lingered to observe. However, his moment of contemplation took an unexpected turn, as he noticed the water level in the stream steadily rising. Quickly recognizing the danger posed to the ants, Dave, in an act of spontaneous kindness, utilized his clothes and hot soil to construct a protective barrier around the anthill. Not content with merely shielding them, he ingeniously diverted the flow of water, ensuring the safety of the tiny creatures. With this selfless act, Dave left behind a sanctuary for the ants, unaware that his actions were about to weave a profound thread into the fabric of his own fate. As the 8 days swiftly passed, the designated time for Dave's return approached. Obliging the master's directive, he embarked on the journey back to the mountain abode. Meanwhile, the old monk, weighed down by the presumed loss of his cherished disciple, wandered through the forest in sorrowful contemplation. It was on the evening of the 9th day that a glimmer of hope pierced through the master's grief-stricken heart. From a distance, he beheld the figure of Dave descending from the hills with an air of cheerfulness that defied the anticipated fate. Overwhelmed by a surge of joy and disbelief, the master hurriedly approached his returning disciple, embracing him with a mix of relief and astonishment. "How is it that you are still among the living, my dear disciple?" the master inquired, a perplexed yet joyous expression on his face. In response, Dave recounted the events of the past 8 days, highlighting the pivotal moment by the stream where his compassion for the ants had manifested. He explained how his impromptu act of kindness had not only spared the lives of countless ants, but seemingly extended his own remaining days. The master, enlightened by this tale, grasped a profound lesson: the power of cultivating good deeds and positive karma. He emphasized that the essence of life's richness lay not only in prolonging one's existence, but in fostering happiness and abundance through selfless acts. In a timeless expression of wisdom, the master urged all to embark on a journey of benevolence. He emphasized that acts of kindness, regardless of financial means, held immeasurable value. comforting the distressed, offering solace to the grieving, and motivating the demotivated were all deeds that contributed to a life filled with joy. The Master concluded with the universal principle of karma, reminding all of the positivity one sowed in the world would return manifold. To be happy, he asserted, one must strive to alleviate the sorrows of others, creating a life enriched with abundance and fulfillment. The echoes of this timeless wisdom lingered in the mountain forest, resonating with the ever-present harmony of nature. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the channel.